Anyway, so how goes it? so, um, yeah, I've been having some issues with my. I've been having some issues getting my stream to work today. It's been it's been an experience to say the least, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. Still don't know what's going on. So my last stream blew up. That's basically what happened, and now I'm trying to figure out why it blew up. And I'm still trying to figure out something's. What is it showing here? It's not totally not me. I mean, it is me, but it's not really. Okay, I think I have it now. Let's see if this works. If it blows up now, the issue is right now I'm not on Twitch, so Restream has been blowing up on me all day. So I'm blaming Restream because OBS doesn't seem to have a problem. OBS is saying I'm still recording. I don't know what they're talking about, and so I don't know what's going on. So I said, all right, well, let's just go straight to YouTube. I don't have another means to stream multi-stream, so I'm working on that. If you follow me, I don't currently have any way to know. And this is because my... Well, no, that's not true. I have Stream Elements. Stream Elements should still work. Why wouldn't they still work? I guess they would, because that's a different thing. Never mind. Ignore me. Anyway, so... yeah. So let's see what happens. Now, so this is not actually a valid user. Email or phone? That's not even... Is that really the name? Phone? I guess you could theoretically use phone, but no, I don't think my app uses phone. So, in fact, I don't even know why that's popping that in there. Do I have that as a pop-up on my text? I don't remember putting that in. I don't think that exists on my code. Let's go look at what my code actually says for that. I don't say email. I'm pretty sure, but it does not say email or phone. All right, let's see what we got here. So we got password, text, type, user ID, email. Yeah, it's user ID, email. There's no... Oh, this is Battle.net. It looks like mine, kind of, doesn't it? That's not actually mine. This is mine. Duh. Okay, so I don't think mine says anything. I should probably have some tooltips on there that tells you. But it's user ID or email or password and password. So, okay, yeah. Let's go back to this and see where we can get to. All right, so what I was trying to do is I'm trying to enable my my password login for local login because I had Google set up, but as soon as it triggered, Google said, no, you can't do this. You don't have an HTTPS connection. It's like, great. So until I can deploy this to a HTTP server, and if it doesn't work, I have to go all the way back to dev, tweak it, send it back up to prod, tweak it, send it back to dev. That's going to be lame. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to set up a dev HTTPS setup. It's really weird. I don't know why there's not a testing option. I could try it and see Well, I could do this. Let's go. Let's see how smart my. I tried it already in. I don't know. Let's see if Claude knows a way. Is there a way to test my login with Google setup without HTTPS? I would like to make sure it is working prior to deploying to my pseudo prod environment. Yeah, but I did all that. I have all that in place, but in your Google Cloud Console project or your local port to the authorized JavaScript origins, add blah 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 to the authorized redirect URIs. If you're using Next Auth.js, it'll work with HTTP on localhost by default. Same applies to most other auth libraries, as they typically allow HTTP for local. Oh, is that the problem? I did not put HTTPS in my string. Did I? No. No, I don't. No. Pretty sure I didn't do that. Oh my gosh. Is that the problem? I did that. Am I supposed to call it differently? The auth URL. Well, authorized redirect URIs. Authorized JavaScript origins. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that, but in your Google Cloud Console project, if you're using Next.js, it will work with HTTP on localhost by default. Claude does not. Huh. Well, it says there's a way, but that's not the HTTPS's problem. This is the accounts.google.com auth client. And create app OAuth redirect URI and client and React app Google client ID. Darn it. Okay. Let's go over here quick. I have to look at my M file, see what's going on with that. It could be I might not have it set up correctly on Google. It is possible I'm not set up correctly on Google. I'm not totally sure, because something is not quite kosher here. do I have to change the Google auth call? Yeah, but it is. I do have it set to that. And I'm 90, and I just looked at it, and I'm pretty sure I did not see it set up as HTTP. Which would mean that it's fine, but it's still. Oh, dang it. Wrong one. I'm moving the wrong thing around. Yeah, they're both HTTP. The user gets sent to HTTP's Google site after authentication. Google redirects back to your HTTP URL as long as the redirect URI matches exactly what you registered in Google Cloud. That might be the problem. I have a feeling it does not. I may have to go look at my Google Cloud and check that. But in the meantime, let's finish the. Let's try to see if I can finish the task at hand. Let's see if I can get this thing to call back to my local stuff. I do got to get that going anyway. It's not like I can just skip that part. So I don't really need BattleNet. I just had that up for reference. I wanted to see what theirs look like. Everybody's kind of got a standard, and I'm trying to get be kind of familiar to people where it makes sense. I will probably change mine. I want to have the background or something. It'll look a little bit more in theme with what the game is going to look like. Because I think all my games need to have a kind of a thematic carryover for every page. Not necessarily for my business, but I don't think they have to look the same. Like Riot tries to give you a central page. Like you connect, it opens up this Riot client, and then the Riot client does everything else. I don't know if that's the case on the web, but even on the web or on the devices, I don't know how they do that. I haven't tried to figure out that. Okay, so I'm going to handle register. I want this piece, which is going to have to go to my login page. Login, which is not on here because I'm trying to do two things at once. Gonna go to login. Huh. Just trying to look at my settings for my OBS. It's kind of being weird. I was just trying to figure it out, but I don't know. trying to figure out how to do a replay get my replay buffer set up on here. But currently, I don't know how. I mean, because I'm trying to do this for YouTube. I had it set up on Restream, but I don't know how to set it up on here. Apparently. YouTube allows some pretty high stream rates, so I will say that. Huh. Well, I think I got it set up. I just won't work until I restart, I think. But, so we're kind of, sort of, in a way, functional. Okay. How do I say kind of, sort of, in a way? Huh. Okay, well, maybe. So let's continue onward. All right, so I've got about an hour left, so I've got some time to see if I can get this thing going. Kind of let myself get distracted, which is something I do, so I apologize if you're a victim of my programming distractibility. I've always got something. When you're doing streaming and programming, this is why I sometimes will actually do offline programming. Just when I'm trying to focus and fix something, I don't like to do the same thing constantly each day when I'm streaming. So I like to have some progress. So I try to finish something, and then if I've been doing it for a while, this is different though. Yes, it was googly at points, but I'm trying to actually get this in place. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this piece. Go copy this guy. We'll go over to my, I don't even think I have register. I'm pretty sure I don't even have handle register here. Maybe I do. Handle register. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have that. Yeah, that don't even exist. Do I even have register? Register game plan auth gRPC func register game plan. I can't remember if it's here, but I have a lot of stuff that says register. AMG auth go register. Yeah, I don't think I have a register account or create account. You know, I don't think I have created that yet in AMG auth. Check out the layout of the main, comma, service, comma, type, comma, store .go files in my AMG auth, and let me know how I can implement, or let me know what I need to do to implement service, and let me know how or no what I need to do to implement this function and create that endpoint in my gRPC gateway service. But meantime, I will copy this. Let's actually copy all of this. And hit enter. I'm going to zip over to here. We're going to go to my login page. And I don't know that I actually have any imports. Let's just, I already have password, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead. I already have username and password all defined. Set username. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Password definitely is already set, so we get rid of that one. Now the question is, do I want to do username or do I want to do user ID? You know what? I'm going to do user name. I don't think user ID is being used anywhere. Oh. Okay, I guess it is. Set user ID. So I guess if I want it to be that, I have to use the set user. I mean, I could just change its name. But let's just leave it as that. I mean, I don't care what they put in. Their username, user ID, whatever. Same thing. Unless I'm using email. Which, honestly, I should probably use an email. I feel like everybody should have an email address. But do I need an email? You know, I'm trying to be as unobtrusive as possible while still being able to give me the functionality I need. So yeah, I'm in a thinky state. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Is username enough? I feel like I need it. I should have an email address, but the thing is, I guess I could just let them know, you know, what the email address is for, but I do need an email address because ugh. I like to be able to create an extension for the app too. Allow people, you know, kind of if they have their browser open, it'll let them know, hey, this person has offered you a trade, or this team has offered you a trade, or you got a game coming up, or somebody got hurt in practice. That would be awesome. If I implemented injuries that could happen in practice, you'd be like, what? Hey man, you want reality, you can get some reality because people get hurt. That's why you got to have 50 guys on your team. You got to keep it low odds. You just got to have bad luck to get really hurt during the season, right? But that's what happens. Guys get hurt. I mean, has any team ever gone through a season without an injury? Ever in the history of football, or in the last 10 years even? Has somebody gone through an entire season without anybody getting hurt on their team? Without having guys that are starters out for more than a week, you know, at least the full week. I know it's happened. I don't know in the history of the NFL. I don't know if it's ever happened. Heck, I'm not even sure it's happened in Other sports. Some sports, I guess, can get through an entire season without an injury, but it's rare. Baseball, maybe even baseball. I mean, don't pitchers get hurt? Guys get hit with the ball. If they miss games. People miss games. Sometimes they just miss it because they get sick. Because baseball, you have too many freaking games. You never get time off. Email. So I do have an email, but I don't think that's this email. Well, it is once I put that in. Okay. And I don't have it called because I'm not doing that yet. But that's going to be the handle register button, which I believe is going to be up here. We have a... Oh, we're not even... Ooh, we got a lot to do. A lot to do to implement. All right, so... Do I want to add the email, username, password, email? I feel like I should have an email, but no. A lot of people just ask for the email. I guess I could just make the email. The thing is, it's nice to have an email because people don't usually use too bad of an email. And then after they're registered, that's when you ask them for their account, their game name. So they're doing on submit. No, that means I got to do a separate thing. Guess I could just do... Yeah, no, that's not going to work. How does it go when you go to like one of these others? If you go to create account, does it take you to another page to create your account? It probably does, huh? Huh. All right, let's go see. I'm gonna go see. Let's go look at the... Nope. New window. Oh, TikTok's toast. TikTok's toast. "57 minutes ago. Ahead of ban. Wasn't the ban like supposed to be at 5 o'clock? Huh. I don't know. Do I even care? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if it's dark for me. Let's go see if TikTok's toast. I think it's toast. I rarely ever... The only time I look at TikTok is when my wife sends me TikTok notices. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned." Yep, TikTok is toast for now. Funny. Huh. Well, you can still reach out to their services, right? Because it's able to send you that notice, pop it up. Pamela Anderson, good grief. When was that? Where was I? Oh yeah, let's go back to Blizzard. Blizzard.com. And we're going to go account, login. And we'll go can't log in or create a free BattleNet account. So yeah, it takes you to another page that basically it's the same page. It's like I need to copy my page. I'm curious what they want. They just want your birth date? That's all they need for you to create an account? No, they're asking for more than this. I'm gonna put in my my birth date. Yeah, see, they're asking for a lot of stuff. Why do they take you on multiple pages like this? And then you have to have this. So why don't they just ask you for everything all at once? Why do they have to take you? I don't like pages like this. Is it like too much to ask for all that at once? Is it because they want to gather and hold your stuff to... I don't know. That seems kind of wonky to me. I don't know. I'm just trying to create a dummy thing. In fact, it doesn't even matter. Let's just call it, I don't know. Let's do this. That's my fake email. I do have an official fake email. Oh, then we take you to... See, now this I can understand. Take you to a review of, you know, their terms of service. By checking the box, you agree to receive news, event information, and special offers. Oh, I don't want that. By checking this box. I'm already a Blizzard account holder. And see, now that one you have to check. Yeah. Now you got to create a password. Secure account and choose a strong password. Man, I don't like this 50-page thing. This kind of, it gets like, to me, this is the chance to run away. It's like, I don't want to go through 15 pages of stuff. I don't just go through one page. It asks for everything all at once. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. See, I'm not doing it. But I now know they do ask for all that stuff when you create an account. So I think ultimately, yeah, I gotta basically reroute somebody to a new page. So I gotta go back here. I'm gonna go to my account, and we'll just create a new page. We'll start it looking like login. Why not? And we will go. I don't know. See, this one's pretty smart with Google. When it passes in, it goes out, does the check, comes back, and it just creates an account. My thing is set up to create an account for that purpose, which is really weird that it doesn't do it otherwise. But we'll stop this for now. Where are we? We're back here. Okay. So I don't need to put register here because register is going to move. Actually, I guess I don't. I can just delete it from here. And then we'll go over to my new register page. And so that makes sense. Okay, so you don't need it all when you log in, but you definitely need it when you create the account. So we'll go over to my solution. We'll go change the name. And this one is definitely a JSX. And we'll open that up, which probably still needs the Google stuff. But it doesn't need, since this is just this is the login, it's actually handling different. So since that it'll be still kind of a handle submit, it'll actually go create account. We'll just call this type equals submit. All right, we'll do that. And then on submit, we'll say handle submit, which is fine, which is actually register, but whatever. What, did I not copy the... Wait. But I will need other things. I have username, password. I think email is kind of crucial. But we will have them enter a user ID first, password, and then I need to also have an email. So basically I'll just copy my password. Actually, you know what? I'll copy user ID. Probably should be a label above it. We'll call this one Why does Blizzard require your age? Probably because some of the games are considered mature? Do I need age? Is there some liability there? I don't remember needing age for everything. I think it's just because they do some games that are more mature. But I guess if you're going to have chat or other people interaction in any way, probably should ask for age. At least you're asking, right? I mean, technically people could just lie. I'm sure kids do it all the time. Let's make sure I'm at least 21 according to this thing. But so I don't even remember if did Riot even ask my name? Not Riot, but I don't remember giving a lot of that stuff to my other accounts. What do I need? Some ask for a lot of information, and I'm like, really? Why do I need that stuff? Why do I need... why do I need a phone number? I mean, I guess for recovery purposes, the more information I have, I could say optional, but like this section is for account recovery, that kind of thing. So that people have a way to get their stuff back, they got to be able to provide me with the information I need. But it's optional. You don't have to provide it, but if something happens to your account, you're SOL. We can't ask you the stuff you need to provide. So, because we're not a bank, I'm not going to do the four what do they call them? The 4 security questions. No, we're going to ask you things like, what's your phone number, and what's your name, and what's your address? Well, it's like, do we need address? We don't need address. I don't want to have stuff that if somebody somehow, some way, I don't plan to let it happen, broke into my system, they'd have everybody's addresses. That just seems stupid. Why have stuff I don't need? I don't need anybody's addresses. So, I mean, they're playing a game. The question is, all right, let's do a question of let's see how smart Claude is. For what personal information is truly required by a game company when registering gamers who play their games? technical operative perspective, a company needs very minimal. See, this is like a lot of crap. Strictly necessary technical and operational perspective, a game company needs very minimal personal information to create a functional gaming account. Username, email, age verification, not necessarily exact birth date, to comply with legal requirements like COPPA and age-based content restrictions. Ah, okay. So I do need birth date. All right, good to know. Everything else is typically optional or collected for business purposes rather than core gaming functionality. Oh, see, this is like, I could see this. And I don't need that stuff unless they want to buy stuff. I mean, I'm going to have the option to buy stuff. It's going to be a free-to-play game, and there will be lots of things you can buy, but you don't have to buy anything. So there's that. Analytics, social features, account security, custom support, regional compliance. If you're concerned about privacy, you can often use gaming-specific email, private minimal optional information, review privacy settings, use virtual payment methods, opt out of data collection where possible. Would you like me to explain more about specific types of data collection or privacy? Well, I'm trying to minimize it. So my thought is username, email, and age verification. And of course, we'll need a password. And you know what? When I want people to verify, you know, it's silly. It's like, oh god. There has to be account recovery. That's kind of the only other reason I think you should have more than just because, like, what if you accidentally put in a bad email address? Oh, I guess that's why you verify your email. That's why you verify the email. I guess that's a good way. All right, we'll do that. I'll do email verification. I think that's the best way to do it. All right, so we're going to have email, username, and password, and I guess age, because I think it sounds like there might be some legal requirements like COPPA. And if there's money and stuff involved, I got to be able to, like, say, hey, you know, we at least asked them for the birth date, right? We tried. If they lied, what can I do? And now this game will have functionality you can play without buying or without paying. You can get through the game. You can enjoy the game. Maybe not to its utmost, but the gameplay you can play as much as anybody else. There's nothing stopping you from just playing games and being competitive and doing well. It's just that maybe some features will be slower to get. Not play features, but like visual enhancements and stuff like that will be less available or slower to be available to those who are just playing free. And I go through that all the time because I play almost all of my free-to-play games that way. But I don't mind that if I can at least play the game, because I know that free-to-play players are needed. You need to have those guys playing. And if you can't keep them coming, you're not going to have enough user base. You're going to lose a lot of people in time. It's just going to happen. If everything feels like, if I don't get this, I'm going to lose. Like if you get FOMO, fear of missing out, if it gets so bad that you're not enjoying yourself anymore because the game is denying you stuff, and you're losing all the time, and you can't do this, that, or the other thing, then yeah, you're gonna lose out on the user base. You want there to be enough free stuff that people can enjoy playing, and that's my goal. I'm gonna have. I mean, that's the whole point of it, right? I mean, I want to create a game that people want to play, and maybe I'll provide some features that are at least maybe like bulk features, like you could buy chunks or a max amount in a period of time. You can buy, like, if I have season passes that cost $10 a month, like a lot of people might, and it's going to be for things again that don't necessarily block, but you could buy a full year of season passes for a discount. Basically, it's like getting the game for the price of 1 year's game. So if a game like if a typical game, for if you want to spend, if your game budget is like me, I say a game is, if I buy one like a PC game, $60, 70 I guess is kind of what it is now, right? 69. It's kind of my cap. I rarely pay more than that. Sometimes I'll throw in a season pass, but it seems weird that I'm paying a season pass for a $70 game. I want my game to be full functional, and that's Diablo like that, right? But they still do their season passes, which cost $10, and it's like, okay, but they're mostly, in that case, you're only getting cosmetics, and you can get cosmetics in the game. My feeling is the purchasable cosmetics should be very cool, very neat, very awesome. But there should be very cool, very neat, very awesome ones that are equally as cool, neat, and awesome in the game. And just that some are sellable, some are sales, some are buys. You have 50-50. You have some cool ones here, you have cool ones there. And maybe even don't choose which ones for us. It's like, create some cool ones, cool things, and then we'll randomly pick which one goes in the shop, which one goes into the game in a way that you can earn or buy or get, in some way from playing. And which ones, I think all of them, even those purchasable thing, all those things are available. Like Marvel Snap kind of does that, where all their stuff can be bought, sort of, from earning stuff. But they do have some things that have to be bought with dollars, right? They say it costs $100 or $50 or $6. It's dollars, American. They probably say something else if you're in another country. But that's not what I'm going to do. Yes, you can buy the currency that lets you buy those things, but you can also just earn that currency. And it might take time for some of the fancier things, but some of those fancy things could also be in the game, just in a different way. You're going to get it from other things. You might earn it. Maybe you find it. Maybe it's rare. Maybe you got to do stuff to get it. Maybe really hard to get. Maybe some of them are achievement items. Like you can buy this item, but there's also a version that's pretty cool that's achievement items. Achievement items to me are going to be totally different from what you can buy, because you should only get those if you hit the achievement, but there's nothing stopping you from just playing the game to get the achievement. So, and we're not going to have achievements for things like buying stuff. Yeah, we'd like you to buy, but we're not going to, you can't, if you're a min-maxer and you want to get all the achievements, and you should be allowed to do that without buying. Some things might just be hard. Like maybe you gotta, I don't know, win 3 leagues, 3 seasons, or 10 seasons, or something like that, to get through an achievement, or you have to attain this item, which might be something you can technically buy, but you can also earn it and get that achievement. Maybe some items would be both purchasable and achievable. It's like it costs this much dollars plus this much fame credit or something like that, where you can earn the gold or the money you need to buy the half, but you still got to earn the achievement to get the other half. So half of one, 6 of the other. It's like you can do both. It just takes time. One guy wants to go the shortcut, he can buy half of it. The other guy wants to play a lot, he's going to earn the other half, and he's going to slowly inch up the other one. But if he's playing a lot and getting that kind of levels, he might get it first before the other guy, because he has to still earn his. So that's kind of how I'm thinking. It's like the payers and the players can brace for the same things, but they both have to do their part. So, and both of them can do it without paying. That's my goal. I want everything should be doable without paying. It just takes time. And I'm not going to have weird caps that you want. Well, quality of life items sometimes are buyable, right? I mean, something might be more difficult, but if you pay a little bit, you can get this. But again, maybe you can just earn that item. You can earn quality of life features by playing a lot. And you just say, okay, yeah, you've unlocked blah. Now, it might be really hard for someone else to unlock it because they don't want to play 50 games to unlock it. But hey, if you're having fun, my goal is that if the game's fun enough, people are playing it enough to earn some of that stuff. But there will always be stuff coming out, so you got to keep playing. And you might not want to play that much all the time. And you're just going to say, I want that item, but I don't want to play 15 leagues. I earned my first things items, but I'm only going to play like 10 leagues now instead of 50. So I'm going to go do this. So that's the goal. All right, so, and age. I need one for age. 1, 2, 3. User ID, password. User ID, password. So we're going to have age. Age. We're going to say user ID. We're going to say, nope, set. Get. Set. User age. What do you call it? COPA? I don't even know what COPA is. To comply with legal requirements like COPA and age-based restrictions. Set user age. Whatever, say user age. I don't know what else to call it. It's going to have to be, we'll just go up here. Yeah, we're going to have to, one of these can be just user ID. User ID, password, age. Oh, birth date. Sorry, I should say birth date, not age. Birth date. So. Oh. Birth date. Birth date. All right, so we got email. That actually should, birth date should come after email though. Nope. Yep. Email and birthday. Okay. This is email. Type. I don't know. Text. Text. Okay. Set. Email. Value. Email. Oh. Birth date. Birth date, email, password, label. Alright, so we got label with that. I should. Alright, this is weird. Alright, so I'm doing, I must have done that. It must be a different thing. Why is that weird? Alright. It's like different. Password is different for some reason. It's just because, oh, I think it's just because it's just written different. It's just laid out weird. That's what threw me off. I don't know. I guess it's just semantics here. I like it if it's all on one line, if you can see it all on one page. That's the way it should be. If you can see it all on one page, you don't need it on 2 lines. That's my feeling. And I can see it. So we're going to go with it. All right. So we got email. All right. So I got user ID. I got password. I got email. And then I have birth date. Birthday is required. So we got to do it. And create account. So we have a create account, which is submit, which is going to go up here. And we're going to go here. We got to put one in for birth date. Birth date. It's not birth. Did I type that as birth date? Oh, God. Did I type birth date? I do that. I am kind of a typo kind of guy. So we're going to go. I don't need remember me. That's not a thing. In fact, I can remove the remember me button down here because that's not part of this. That's for when you log in. Let's see, use state, password, redirect to, button border height, use path name, fetch auth response, and we got handle register, we got set username. Did I put a birth date in here? I did. I should probably put these at the top, just for consistency. We'll put these over here, and we will do birth date, birth date, okay. All right, so I think I have that, and this should be something a little different. We're going to go fetch OAuth response. We're going to go, all right, const result equals await. Await, register user. And yeah, now we're going to go over to, what is it, my login layout page. No, AMG auth data, yep. We're going to go here, we're going to go const register user. Wow. That was pretty slick. That was gotta like autocomplete, man. I think that actually wrote it out correctly. I checked the API path and it matched. I checked the pieces. It called Axios. Pretty much did the whole kit and caboodle, man. That was, I gotta say, that was pretty slick. Did it do 2001? It did. API auth registered. Wow, I'll be dangling. I'll be dangling avided. All right, so we also need, I believe it's export, and then I could do it that way, or I can do it with one of them not being required. But shoot, let's just do it that way for consistency. This way any others I add will work. But that also means I need to go to my login and change how this is called. It's just going to go. And then I got to go back over to my register and do basically the same thing. Except this one is red. Oh, actually, I might need them both for this one. I think it's the same call. Register user, comma, auth response. I should probably have to pull the birth date from Google, because if they have it in Google, I need it. Because, like, again, I need to know the age. But I'm not pulling it yet. Let's worry about that later. But that is, if I need age to be a legal compliance kind of nonsense, probably should have it. And at some point, I will definitely add it. All right, so what did I need here? So AMG auth service. Let's go here. AMG auth service. All right. In your AMG auth service, implement an endpoint to handle account creation and return a JWT. Update the register auth routes function in AMG auth.go to include the endpoint. All right. Let's go down to update AMG auth.go, which is this one, to include the function, which is register right here. Register, let's put it up here with login. Actually, it should probably be like one of the first ones, to be honest, but yeah, it's not the most common one. We'll go with that. Handle register. And then, is that it? That's it. All right, so I just need to go over to my service, AMG auth service, and we're going to add in a couple of things, looks like. Well, that's React. To implement back-end endpoints. Huh? To implement create account register functionality in your React front end. Yeah, I already did that. Handle. Wait, why is it going to AMG auth.go? Auth.proto. I don't think AMG auth.go is supposed to handle that. Handle register. Handle login. Oh, I guess maybe there is a piece that has to go in here. Oh, there's a service.go. Alright. So we got to do the handle register, because we do have handle OAuth login and we have handle this other stuff, so we probably have to put in the handle register. So let's go here. Which probably should look pretty much like the handle login and everything else. Oops. Why am I getting... okay. Alright, so... okay, so it does look pretty much the same. Alright, so then we got to go down to my auth.proto, which is going to need some new stuff. AMG auth.proto, which is in API. I can't find API because my eyes are fogging over. Where the heck is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Auth.proto. Okay. So what do we have and what do we need? We need to add an auth service. Register, yep. There we go. And we got a register request and a register response, which I don't have either of. So we will do both of those. Yeah, this has to be more than that, though. You're not getting enough. So we're gonna have to go string birth date equals 4. Okay. Alright, so then we have to go to my service.go, which is this guy. And this one requires me to actually have a register function. It's probably going to work a lot like the other ones, I guess. Login with Google. Probably going to work a lot like login with Google. Because login with Google actually has to do the same thing. It has a create account option here. So again, I've got to do birth date So I did, but I do need birth date, so we're gonna have to pass that somehow. Don't have that coming in just yet. Implement the hash password function to securely hash passwords. Huh. And where are we putting that at? This setup ensures that the front end can send registration data to the back end, which will handle account creation and return a JUIT for the newly created user. So we don't need anything in the store.go. where am I putting this? It doesn't even tell me where to put this. Import Golang crypto bcrypt. Implement the hash function to securely hash passwords. I do like that. I am going to do that. I just got to figure out where that's going. Is hash password? Oh, it is. It's right here. Oh, so it's going to be part of the same function. So we're just going to have this here. We'll just put it, I guess, right after the register, because we're going to need it. Let's go see if it put that in automatically for me. Golang X crypto bcrypt. Yep, that's right there. All right. So we have that guy. Update your AMG auth service to implement the register method. This involves updating service.go, store.go, and types.go. So I got to go update store.go. What is this? Store.go is here. And we got the new store. And we've got Mongo. What's changing here? Anything special? Special. Mongo, user. Set auth, username, password, auth source. Connect MongoDB using the constructed URI. Client ID, error, failed to connect to MongoDB. Huh. dbconfig is my connection to the database, which is not that database. I need to know how I'm doing the user. This is a different. Connect MongoDB using the constructed URI. But what? How does this handle? Oh, what is this doing that has anything to do with the register? Oh, maybe it's not. It's probably just showing me the whole page. It does that sometimes. Create user, which we have there. Find user by email. Get next user ID. All right. Generate customer user ID. All right, I'm not seeing it. Let's go to types.go. I'll go ask it about that in a minute. Types.go, we have user struct, which actually is going to have, it's going to have a birth date. I've decided. Oops. Nope. Oh yeah, that's that thing. Right. It's really the only thing I put on there. And then amgauth.go. Main.go. New store, users, containers, user, register, auth server, listen. gRPC, make, set of graceful shutdown, which should not have any effect on this at all. printf. Up to go in gateway. Do I need to go to the gateway? I guess I probably, why would main.go and gateway need to change? I don't know, but I guess we're going to find out. Main.go and gateway. Game plan, playbook, auth client, game plan, register routes. I don't even see what that's doing. It didn't do anything. It did nothing related to this. I'm not sure what it did. It did absolutely nothing. Like it didn't even bother to go, oh yeah, well, I guess if you already have this stuff. I have all three of these guys right here, right here. Those are there, and yeah, it doesn't do anything related to this register stuff. I don't know what it thinks it did. Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's it. And let's see, what else do I need? It might complain about something, but we're gonna go find out what. What time is it? Oh, we've hit my limit of time. My time is at its limit. Let's go here. We'll go to. Let's go to CD common first, and we'll first see if this works. We're just gonna do a quick make gen. We're good. All right, so we make gen, and then we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna go cd mg auth. I'm gonna go build dot. My hand's moving way slower than the roll. Okay, so yeah, I kind of figured the birth date thing was gonna be an issue. All right, so service.go is not using birth date yet, completely incorrectly. And that makes sense because I added that and it's new, and it's probably like, what is this thing you adding here? This was not here a minute ago. Was it 14? No, it's not 14. So it must be 62. I don't know what these numbers are. 62, 14? Is it line 62, character 14? That must be what it is. Okay. So where's user identified? I guess that would probably be a good place to start. Check if the user already exists. User is being defined somewhere. User equals find user by email. So find user by email is not bringing back a user. Or generate custom user ID, but that's not it. So user is being created up here. It looks like it's find user by email. All right, so I gotta go find user by email. Find user by email, user info, email. So is that a store item? Yep, it's a store item. User. You're just a user. I didn't say loser, I said user. It's late. I'm getting loopy. My friends. I don't know if this is a good idea for me to keep doing this in my current state of mental awareness. I'm losing it. I'm starting to go off the trail. My brain is going to sleep, and only half of it's here with me at the moment. Somewhere here it's using user, but I have a user here, and it's defined. So why is all right? What am I missing? There's too many places where it's referencing it. I added birth date to the user struct. But I cannot seem to find all the locations where that change affects change requires updates. All right, so the auth.proto, huh? That's probably a big one. That one's, yeah, I was wondering if it was in there, but for some reason I guess I didn't type. Oh, I added it to this one though. Oh, I added it to the register request. It has it there. I did. I already added that. So I was already up on that one, thanks. Alright, so now we got to go to service.go, which is one I obviously missed because I must have not figured out. Update the register method. Oh, don't you put rec? Is that what the problem is there? Oops. Birth date, rec, birth date, set birth date. Okay, is that the only place? First I go to handle the birth date field. Birth to the date. Birth to the date. Alright. Oh, I guess that should be lowercase as well, just to make things happy. Okay. What else? Find user by email. I kind of thought I ensure the created find user by email method store.go handle the birthday field. Okay, so I did not change anything on that one. I didn't see what I needed to change. Still don't see what needs to change. Find user methods in store.go handle the birth date field. There's no birth date field here. I see user and email, and that's it. It's not doing anything. Update the front end. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm already dealing with that. Thanks. All right. Well, I did make a couple of changes. What is this? What is gRPC handler? All right, well, we're here. Let's go. First, let's make sure I save everything. File, save all. I already did auth.go, so I shouldn't have to make any. No, it was just the register thing. I didn't even have to change the type. So go build dot again, see what that does. And then when it complains, which it will, look, it did. Different errors slightly. 62. Redirect undefined. All right, well, let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, it's getting cold again. I'm getting cold again. I got like 9 possible minutes. What could I do in 9 possible minutes? Brr. Oh, the warmth of a nice warm. Of course, I was basically sitting on it, so it's butt warm. Actually, I wasn't. It was behind me, and it was pinched in, so it was back. My back warmed it. It's okay. Let's see. It looks like there are some discrepancies between the code and the protobuf definitions. All right. Well, I thought I had those done. The protobuf. Did I not? I thought I changed everything. I thought I ran make gen. Go to common, auth, proto. All right. Let's see what I'm missing. All right. So we've got register request, which is there. And of course the login and login with auth, all those didn't change. And then username, password, token, username, password, email, birth date, yes, token, provider, client. Oh, OAuth request. OAuth request is not the same. Okay. That's not even related to this, but it could have been related to something else, I suppose. Okay. So Control S, and then we got to go back to common, and we do make gen again. Hopefully now people are happier over there. A little less complainy. IMG auth handle. Oh, there is a. I thought there was something missing here. How come it didn't tell me that? Reflection, gRPC handler, login, validate token, implement login logic. Well, that's what I'm kind of doing. That's what I'm trying to do. File, update the gRPC handler, go. File, use the correct fields. What do you mean I'm not, what correct fields? Handler, service, gRPC service, new gRPC, handler, user register, auth server, reflection, handler, okay, login. Oh, there's something different here. Context, login request, P, login response, here, no, it's not different. Nil. So that goes out to error. OAuth request, context. Oh. Login with OAuth has an extra alteration. Okay, and then validate token, which is down here. Okay. So it looks like it matches now. Can't complain about that anymore. Not sure why token here is complaining. Oh. Login with OAuth. Login with OAuth token. We call it O token. Maybe that'll make you happy if we just call it O token. Oh, maybe it doesn't like that. I don't know. It's got a problem with it. But let's go look at service.go, and then when I get errors again, I'll let it deal with that when it comes. Where's register? Error response. Login request. PB. Context. Context. Login. Find user by email. Request. I'm not seeing the changes anymore. Log in with Auth. Hash password. That's it. I know that's right because that was an exact copy anyway. And username, user ID. Failed to generate token. None of these require birth date. Alright, well, let's go back over here and see what we got. Types.go. Well, why wouldn't it? Oh. The password field? Really? Huh. Guess that makes sense. You do need to store a password. But I just thought it was kind of weird. Store.go. Ensure, create user, find user by email methods, handle the birthday and password fields. And what one? Create user. But neither one of them do anything. They just use the user object, so why wouldn't they handle it? They have nothing to do except pass the user object around. Alright. Well, let's just see what it says now. I think that's the end of the files, right? Yeah. Is there anything I changed that needs to be saved? No. Okay. Go build up. Ah, different. Well, we got less errors. Didn't like something about that, but we're about to find out what. We're close. Oh, it got to 11. I was really hoping to get that done. I have that. Why is it not showing up? Message Register request, username, password, email, birthday. Username, password, email, birthday. Yes, it's all there. What are you talking about? Alright, so I've actually had the situation where it refused to update something, so we're going to delete those. And then we're going to go back over to common. Going to go make gen again, just so that I see it create them fresh in the news. If it's having issues with this import, that it doesn't tell you it's having problems with this import, but there's something wrong with this import. Google API annotations proto was not found or had errors, and I wonder if it's not building this correctly because of that. Seems weird, but regenerate protobuf. I did. Right. Update service.go. And it says that, but it's like it doesn't actually tell me what I'm changing. And register. Store required email error blah blah blah. What is this? Internal status user. I do not see it. There's no birthday in here. Password's already on here. All right. Yeah, return the OAuth. Okay, so let's go log in with OAuth. Log in with OAuth. It's right here. Oh, it's a register function. Oh, the other thing is, no, it's OAuth response. OAuth response in service.go. Oh, and that's it. Nope, that's gRPC handler.go. Extract the token string from the OAuth response. OAuth. Log in with OAuth right here. I don't know. Didn't like what it did last time, so we're trying it this way, I guess. Oh, that fixed gRPC handler. That's one thing. I guess we're slowly getting there. Go build dot. Service.go 62. What the heck, man? What is service.go complaining about? 62. It refuses to see the change, or I'm refusing to see the change. My brain is not clicking. I don't know why, because when it shows me, this is the only problem I'm getting right now, but it refuses to see. Please point out the exact line and change I need to make. Because it just shows you the whole code. It says, just make sure it looks like this. And I'm not going to copy it because I don't trust AI to copy an entire line of code. All right, let's go back here again one more time. I'll look at it one more time, but I'm sure I have both of those in here. Got the redirect URI and the birth date field right here. Add birth date. They're both there. Is it not showing up in the Auth PB? Register request. I have had this be a problem before, where it didn't actually update the file, no matter how many times I ran it. I think the problem is that it's having problems with this. That's not a fix. It's like, hey, yeah, go look for this. Look for this yourself. Look at my code and tell me the correct path. All right, well, I'm going to discard that because it didn't actually do anything. The only update it said was fix it. I think this might be part of the problem. It won't compile it because it can't see this for some reason. Getting error that this is the incorrect path. Look at my code and tell me what the correct path should be, because this looks right to me. When running protalk command, make sure to include third-party directory protopath option, for example. Yeah. Third party, here it is. Did I put that in makefile? Protopath equals third party. The protopath option, for example. Really? I don't think I have that. GitHub. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Thank you very much. Check the makefile in the common folder and tell me if this is correct. Yeah, I know. So how come it's not working? It's like, I knew it was right. Why is this having such a pain in the... And this is just copied, so I don't have any... It's like... Google API. It's all green, so it's not complaining. It's like, is there anything else? Annotations is there. Sure, the annotations up front is located. If it's not, you need to place it there or adjust the proto path. Make gen. To generate the Go file from the .proto files, run. I did. This should generate the necessary Go files, common directory, and import line in your Auth proto file should work correctly. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not doing it. It doesn't like it, hates it. It refuses to acknowledge it. It just says, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I mean, it builds every time. It just doesn't want to acknowledge that that file is there. It just does its thing. All right, let's go see if birthday is here. Birthday is showing up there. So is password. All right, let's go back to AMG Auth. Hey, Savinicus. Yeah, I'm still up, man. You know, no game day, so I had to had to get distracted on something else. And having a little bit of pains here. What did he say? Ah, you're still up. Good. I had an idea. Throw up an access TikTok via VPN video real quick. Or are you dying, man? Are you hurting for some TikTok fix? That's a good idea. Set it up for VPN. You know, so you're basically pretend like you're in like Britain or something, or some other country, and then allow yourself to access TikTok. I'm sure the U.S. government would be thrilled by that, by those videos starting to pop up everywhere. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be the guy who gets slapped. Hey, do you want to get to TikTok? Just do this. I mean, I know you can do it. There's nothing stopping you. I mean, VPNs are that. But, yeah, I get it. It's probably a good idea. That's kind of what I had on my other. That's why that is kind of what got Active Mind Gamer channel going. Was a pretty decent video that I did. Got like 3,000 views, or I think it's up to like 5,000 views now. And I think that's kind of what got me some amount of video viewers. But I am not a TikTok guy though. So you basically like install a VPN on your phone or on your PC, and then just fake it till you make it. I don't know what's going on here, man. This hates me. Should work by now. It can't, huh? I wonder if, you know, things are getting smarter these days. They're getting better at like figuring out when people are using something. So like they don't block TikTok, but some services will block like the VPN tool. So like they can't catch what you're doing, but you can't use certain things to get to certain places. My wife was looking earlier and it was on. It lasted longer than it should have. But I don't even know. She may have finally went to sleep. But I don't know if she knew that it went down finally. All right, let's see if Claude can help me here, because this is another one of those things that keeps telling me to do the same thing over and over again, and it's there already. I've verified it. It's there. Keeps telling me, hey, you need to put this. I said it's there. Can't you see the dang thing? It's there. I'm staring at it, man. It's right in your freaking face, AI. Why don't you look for yourself and stop telling me to do this? It does that all the time, and it's really irritating. It says, hey, make sure that this is in the file. It's like, it is there. I wouldn't be asking you if it wasn't there. See, it says birth date right there. String birth date. Register request. Register request. It's right there. Darn thing. Really? So they are putting it up, huh? There are people putting that little answer up. Yeah, that would probably be good. Maybe, I don't know. I'm a little wary of doing something that bypasses what the U.S. government said. Don't do this. I mean, we're not the ones not supposed to access it, right? They're not supposed to be sending it to us. Where's Claude from? From Claude. I don't know. Claude is another AI tool. It's just like ChatGPT. I'm gonna try this. Oh, I haven't tried Claude yet. Let's give Claude a chance. Check my files in my application. I have to tell it this. It won't do it otherwise. And tell me the exact line that is incorrect and how to change it to fix this problem. You have to be very explicit. Don't just say, hey, I have this error. It'll say, okay, go compare that your code looks like this. And I go, no, you compare that my code looks like that, because I've already made the change you told me to make, and it's not working. Thank you. Wait, what line is that? Service.go. All right. I could have swore I have that. I have that, man. If I have it, if I go there and look at it and it's there, I'm going to yell at you. Birth. Did I spell wrong? Birth date. Capital BIRTHDATE colon space REQ dot BIRTHDATE comma. I don't know what line you're looking at, buddy, but mine matches yours exactly. This is an exact freaking match. What are you talking about? Birth? Am I not seeing something? Is there like a capital? Am I forget an R or a T? No, it's exactly the same. I know that it's complaining about it, but that's not. To fix this, you need either change your proto definition, auth proto, to use the correct spelling. What the heck? What do you mean the correct spelling? Change from birth date to... Oh, gosh, are you kidding me? Oh god. See, it's too late. I should be in bed. Tell me this has 2 D's in it. Oh god. Oh, that. I'm staring at it for like an hour, for 40 minutes at least. God. Can't go to bed. You're past your bedtime. See, I'm yelling at and cursing. At least Claude pointed out the exact line and told me, change this to this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But see, at least it pointed it out because I was not seeing it. And then it tells me this line has the error. No, this line does not have the error. This line has the error, but at least you showed me the problem. Oh, God. So now I can go back over here. Let's see if this builds properly. If this works, I'm going to go to bed. Oh, let's see what's it doing. Look at that. It worked. It worked. I can go to bed now. Hey, Savinicus, man. You're right. It's a good idea. And I need... What I've noticed on YouTube is success comes a lot from your recorded videos, not from your stream videos. Yeah, if I can get some momentum going and get some things built up, yes. But I need to... Okay, so I was streaming today through Restream, and it kept dropping me. I mean, like, it just cut me off. And both my YouTube and Twitch would go down. And then it would do that after just... Sometimes after an hour, sometimes after 5 minutes. And I thought, what is going on? And OBS never knew... Yeah, I wanted the privilege to sleep. Yeah, no kidding. OBS never knew that it was broken. It would just keep streaming. So I'd keep turning and looking at OBS, and it was fine. Say it, streaming, we're good. You know, I'd look. And then I started loading up. I looked at my thing, and it said disconnected. I'm like, what? So I go to Restream, and it was disconnected. And I'm like, so Restream is losing connection and not telling me? So I decided to just stream directly to YouTube. That's why I'm not on Twitch right now. I'm just going straight to YouTube, and it's working. So it's not my connection or something. It's Restream that's wigging out. Maybe Twitch or YouTube have decided to cut Restream off. And when it does it cuts it off, and then Restream just goes, just loses it. I don't know. But anyway, maybe tomorrow it'll be fixed. I did say something to him. But anyway, man, you're right. I'm gonna try and do some kind of video or whatever. I've been trying to record some verticals, you know, for like putting on shorts, and I did put a couple of shorts up, but they got 4 views. The 4 people who are following me. But I did put a couple up, and I've been trying to record a few more, and I'm gonna try to do those regularly and see if I can maybe get something to hit. I've been trying to, when I remember, if I do something that's usable, I hit the backtrack and record the last 2 minutes, and then I can just pop it up. But like that would have been a good moment to do when I got that, but because once I switched to YouTube, I didn't have a buffer in place, and I didn't want to restart my YouTube, so I went and enabled a buffer. You need to have a buffer running in order for the verticals to work, because it needs to do the backtrack, because I don't do it all the time. Oh, cool. And you'll have to look. I mean, don't film them up if they're crap, but I thought they were something. At least they were, you know, something, a view, a touch, a little bit of something that happened that it was amusing or useful or something. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, if I remember. And then I record them, and then if I need to, I've been recording about 2 minutes, trying to chop off like maybe a little bit to get it down, because shorts can be 3 minutes long now, but I don't want them to be that long. That's a long time. Yeah, I can't, because my backtrack wasn't working. I could go clip it. That's a different thing. But then I have to go download the code and then go, all right. It's a much bigger pain. Plus, it's not a vertical. It's not designed as a vertical. So what it means, I have to come and run it in my OBS, and then clip the backtrack while it's running. Or it's a lot more work. I could load it up, turn it into a vertical. I have to do a bunch of crap to turn a horizontal into a vertical. It's a lot more work. And you know me. You know how much I love video editing. I need to do that stuff, but that's why I set up the vertical, so that I could just do backtracks when it's running. But since my stupid Restream died, my YouTube Direct Connect doesn't have the same stuff set up, so I need to. Yeah, it's true, but it's for one video, and it was an aha moment that was just aha. You're an idiot, self. You don't know how to spell well enough to notice when you have two D's in birth date. So, do I really want to keep the aha, you're an idiot? No, I do that all the time. Those are actually the best ones. I was some of the videos I did were me messing around with what do you call it? AI images. And I was laughing at them because it would just do some stupid stuff. And I was uploading some of those. Yeah, and I'm still not sure what I'm gaining from Twitch, but I do have a lot more followers on Twitch, and who come and just hang out. And I like to be able to hang out with people. Whether or not it's going to help me in the big picture, because my videos disappear. That's the main thing. It's like YouTube is like you have some staying power, and I get most of my, like on YouTube, I get most of my followers and stuff in post. I very seldom have people who come and watch live, so I could almost just do live on Twitch and then just upload it to YouTube, but that would be work. So I just stream to both. So yeah, and then I'm trying to do a lot more shorts or clips. Just every now and then, if I think it was a good spot, I turn and click, and then I turn and click, and then just have it record the last minute or two. And then I go and I can just upload those when I feel like it. I had several, but it's like some of them were too similar, or I didn't want to upload them, or they were cut off at a bad point. But I can just do a number of them. Sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 at a time. Like, it's like, oh, I should have kept that last piece, and so I click it again, whatever. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go to bed. And yeah, I think if I'm only going to do one, I'll do YouTube. But YouTube allows me to do, I can connect directly and do stuff directly, which I can't do when I'm doing Restream, because there's only so much I can do. But anyway, man, you have a good one. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, come around and hang out more often. I need someone to distract me. I know you got to get work done during the week. So do I, but my work is this. So anyway, man. Hey. Everybody who checks us out in post, thanks for stopping by. Leave me comments. I like comments. Comments are cool because it lets me know that, I'm not talking to the wall all the time. Like right now, I'm talking to somebody, but, I don't always talk to people. You have a good one. Till next time, God bless.